A member of my alliance actually asked me who should he work on, either Batman Beyond or Black Lightning. And so I do have my opinion about who he should work on, but I said I'd do a video of them kind of versus each other. So the first one we'll go in depth to is Batman Beyond. So Batman Beyond was my first L5 character. Like when he first came out, his first event, when he first premiered, I was in a really crappy alliance, and I was able just to dedicate like all my resources to him. I did everything like every day. I was staying up late. I was doing everything I had to get every single frag that I could, and yeah, ended up with him. Um, and I think he's actually a really good character. It's just that a lot of times uh, there are just better options, but I do think he's awesome. So, how do I handle you now? And his biggest benefit comes from the hit chance downs. Like if you've ever had to face him, if he's not on your team, if you've ever had to face him, he's absolutely infuriating because when he stack those up on you, then there's no point in even fighting anymore, basically. And usually when I do play with him, I don't even bother with his third. It's kind of like a flash situation. Like the first is so good, why would I waste time on the third? Plus the first hits pretty damn hard, as you can see. So if it hits hard and puts hit chance down, then why use anything else? So quickly to go over his kit. This is what you want. Damage to enemy, apply, and it's actually like a lot of damage too. Apply 4 hit chance down, 40% chance to hit an additional random enemy, 35% chance if, plus 35% chance if Batman Beyond is invisible. Honestly, even if he's not invisible, that 40% chance feels more like a 50% chance whenever you use it. But and there is one more hit chance down that I could put on there, but I haven't really done that. In stealth mode, 4 evasion ups, 80 chance to gain 3 chance ups, invisibility. This is the heavy damage one, but I really just don't use it. I never ever do because his first is just so good. I'd rather them not be able to hit me and take off damage. So, oh, this is actually pretty awesome too. 32% chance to apply 3 hit chance downs to an enemy at the start of their turn. And actually, I should probably boost that up. I really don't use him as much as I should. Mm, that'd be a 40% chance if I boosted that up, which isn't bad at all. And then 62% chance to gain invisibility if Batman Beyond lands a critical hit. 70% chance to gain 25% turn meter. So his kit is pretty awesome, to be honest. I like it a lot. Maybe I should be using him more often. Okay, this is what I wanted to show real quick. This is the problem with using him now. You see all these Hal Jordan teams that start off with the debuff immunity? That makes his most prized thing, the thing that you want to use him the most for, basically useless, honestly, without, for lack of a better term, it's just absolutely useless. Um, let's see, should I change that up? Nah, Barda can handle it. But so then maybe you have to run him with someone like Wonder Girl to purge the buffs, so you can go ahead and use his first. So battery dying seems to be a common theme for me. Yep. All right, Barda. Oh, and actually, one other thing. He will be useless against Zod because Zod has can't miss. So, not too bright on my side. Let's do that to you. Oh, boom. Take her out. Oh, and there it is again. Oh, can't stand you, Red Robin. Just go away. Thank y'all. Boop. But he does hit hard as hell. And anybody other than Zod stacking up, 8 uh, hit chance downs, you might as well just call it quits because you're never going to be able to hit anybody, especially if you get that additional 3 from his passive. Just cancel Christmas, it's over with. So, that went well. Making this video is actually making me like him more and more and more again. I think I might start using him more. I always liked this character. It's just other things get in the way. You start forming teams and stuff, and so some of your favorite characters can fall by the wayside. Same thing actually happened with Black Lightning. He was one of my staples, and I do not use him nearly as much as I should, but we'll get to that in the next video. Boom. Let's go ahead and take you out. See if we can get you some hit chance downs. Yep, yep. I mean, the I don't know how to say it exactly, but the chance of the first hitting twice is so regular. I mean, it says 40%, but it does not hit at 40%. And the other plus side about him too is that he's not necessarily useless against blues, even though he's energy. And he can be taken out by blues relatively easy. But those debuffs stacked on top of the blues just make it so that they can't hit. So he's still useful against them. I may need to start using Batman Beyond more. Because now you see all these hit chance downs stacked on Grundy, so he's basically neutered. And actually, that's what I'm going to use him for. That's his role right now, is to keep Grundy from losing his mind and doing that big heavy attack that'll take out all my green. And actually, that's how I would use him a lot. It's just anybody who I couldn't cope with, I would just use hit chance down and then let the rest of the team try to take him out while the opponent couldn't hit for shit. Yeah, so this is going to take a little while. No need for that. No need for a taunter if the person can't hit you anyway. Boy, oh boy, like no damage. Come on, Barta, give me a third. But anyway, so you see what it is. I really, 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 really love Batman Beyond, and I should use him more often. I really need to. I love his kit. I love how he works, and he's useful even though he can't take a hit from a Mystic. He's useful just because the Mystic will never hit him. So huge plus. Albeit I probably just. Yep. Oh, come on, go down, big fella. Just delaying the inevitable. Come on. Ah, there was her third. I should have used that. Yep, see? You can't touch us. Haha. Alright, there you go. Oh, he came back again? You just want this video to be crazy long, huh? Like, what are you doing? Just die. And it's always the case whenever I use that third. That's when I end up needing those hit chance downs the most, and they all disappear. Okay. Stay dead. Stay dead. Stay dead. Stay dead. Thank you. Anyway, love him. I think he's an underrated character. Well worth the investment. But is it better to invest in him or Black Lightning? We'll do that in part 2.